Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back. I know that we are all happy. We are happy now because we finally reached our happy space with the two amazing German medium tank games that we watched yesterday. The Leopard and the E50M. That made us happy, didn't it? After a few days of, shall I call, unhappiness. We watched some tragic losses and draws. And so I've decided now we're going to continue with the happiness. And we're going to watch two of my favorite tanks. American heavy tanks. And this one is in assault mode, the T110E5, driven by Smolich from the Fox UA clan. Shout out to you guys. How much damage is he going to do and how much time is it going to take him? I'll give you the answer. He's going to do a lot of damage and it's not going to take very long. Okay? So next question. Well, how long is not very long? Well, let's just say he's going to do a spoiler. Over 10,000 damage. Over 10,000 damage. Is it an 11, 12, 13 minute game? No. No. Just watch, okay? Just watch. It's just ridiculous. And this is why, one of the reasons T110E5 is one of my favorite tanks. Just beautiful. The DPM, the gun handling. And what surprised me that I checked, I'm checking this on all the tanks now. The regular ammo only has 1,067 meters per second shell velocity, which is fairly low. Although when I play it, it doesn't seem like that's the case. It feels better. The premium ammo has the same 1,067 meters per second. So it does not come anywhere near the E50 game that we saw yesterday, the regular ammo, 1,500 meters per second. The Leopard, regular ammo, 1,480 meters per second.
Penetration.
And we're in wrong person there. He's fighting an E100 who will... The E100 now is going to aim for 27 seconds. Let's see if he can... He's going to aim for 27 seconds, then shoot, and bounce. Because that's what you do when you're in an E100. And he's just going to farm him. And watch this guy. This guy's a smart player. Watch this. He's got heat loaded. Watch. He could shoot the lower plate of the E100. Why didn't he? Because there's a car in the way. And if he would have, if the shell would have hit that car, it would have been absorbed, even though the lower plate was exposed. But this he can do. Did it pixel? Yes. This guy knows what he's doing. The gun is fantastic. Okay, the statistics, the numbers on this gun do not accurately describe the gun handling on this. That's why I consider the T110E5 to be kind of like a fat, heavily armored medium. To me, that's what it is. That's how it plays. And I love it, right? I love this tank. And we're going to watch him just... Whoa, he cantilevered there on the rock. But he accidentally bounced a shot, and now he's going to make this mouse... Like, that's a mouse he's fighting, guys. Look at this. Watch this. He's going to fight a mouse. And the mouse bounces, of course, because he's a perfectly side-scraped. And he's just going to pump it through the mouse, through the turret. Like, the whole mouse is a weak spot for this type of heat that he's pumping out the heat. The mouse is not angling his turret. And the mouse just thinks, why am I driving a mouse? Why me? And you know what I'm going to do, guys? When I start playing again, I've been taking a little break from actual me playing. Still doing commentary and videos and content for you guys, and we'll continue to. But I'll be starting up again soon. And one of the reasons that I kind of took a break was the grind involved in grinding. A lot of the stuff when I played, I would play the new lines or lines that I didn't have, and I would say, okay, I'm grinding this particular line now. And start at tier 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And grinding a turretless TD line. Oh look, there's the Japanese heavy line came out. Let's grind that, and we can play 7 tiers of slow, terrible tanks, so that we can get to tier 10 and have a slow, terrible tank. That'll be fun. And so, constantly grinding the new stuff when it's obvious that, not necessarily new, but stuff that I didn't have, when it's obvious that it's garbage, was just... And my advice to you, if you find yourself on that treadmill, that you got to get the new thing, or you want to grind down this line. I know wargaming constantly, the on-track missions and this and that gives you the incentive to try the new stuff, grind down the new lines. If they're not your style, it's just an exercise in frustration. It's a waste of time. It makes you dislike the game. Because I have a half a dozen or a dozen really good tanks that I enjoy. Now look at this Scorpion. He's aiming. 10, 12, 13, 14. He aimed for 15 seconds and he did hit his shot. But he stopped some flaming. Like I've played the game for a long time, and I've got many lines researched, and I've got my favorites. I've got a lot of favorites. The T110E5, the two that we watched yesterday, the Leopard, the E50, the Italian mediums, even a couple of the Italian heavies with the autoloaders, the STB1, many light tanks. I have a lot of tanks that are fun almost every time when I play them, and enjoyable, suitable to my playstyle. Right? And the trouble is, grinding the new stuff, I'm avoiding. They're sitting in my garage, and I'm grinding the tier 8 in the turretless TD line to get to tier 10 turretless TD that I'll hate. So when I do, when I'm back at it, ram him, don't back up. He wants to get under cover or cover of the other guy, but I would have rammed him. Got to be a little bit more. Yeah, there you go. There's a ram, and keep right up against them. Smush him smush him in there. Don't back up. Shoot him up the ass. There's something to be said for just playing the tanks you like, rather than having tanks that you like in the garage waiting as you grind excruciatingly bad tanks. Oh, the vehicle bounced, and you might as well take out the Scharfouteur who's going to aim and bounce. Boom! And now, oh wait, guys, it's just. Can he do it? Can he do it? Yeah, take the shot. Take the shot. No, don't change ammo to see if what.
Fix the track. Got him. Track's up.
Nothing wrong with that. That makes me happy. 13,479 damage, 10 kills, and it took him 6 minutes and 53 seconds. So if the T110E5 can do it, what about the M103? Might as well. And if the T110E5 can do it, what about the M103? And if assault mode can be done, what about encounter mode? Encounter mode on this map. That is strange. I haven't seen one of these for quite some time. Another tank that I just love the gun handling. Is it the same shell velocity? Let's just check that, guys. Is it 1067? 1000? It's the same shell velocity, which is a little low. I'm surprised. So this is going to be the plan. When I launch the game again and I play, I'm going to equip like maybe a half dozen or a dozen of my favorite tanks that I actually enjoy, have a history with. My Leopard, my E50, T110E5, a couple of my favorite light tanks. I'll have to think about it, which ones I really like. A couple of premium tanks for the credits. And stick with those for a little while. And I'm not talking about a day or a session. For the first month. Stick with my favorite tanks and actually enjoy it. Because I enjoy playing those tanks. It's fun. And some of the new lines, they're just going to have to wait. Okay, they're just going to have to wait. Do we really need... What is the new thing now? I've even lost... Do I really need to grind the rocket boosting Chinese garbage? Right? It would... I'd hate it. Every second of playing them, I'd be thinking, what is this stupid jet propulsion shit on a freaking tank? They're going to have hovercrafts soon? It would bother me. So, I'll play my Leopard and I'll hide in the bushes and I'll snipe those little Chinese turds. And I'll feel, ha ha ha, how's your rocket booster now? So that's the plan. And that's a little, what's he aiming for? The little viewport thing. Very hard to hit at this range. But with this heat shell, just go for the lower plate, buddy. Let's go for the lower plate. There you go. With this, look at, he's 340 pen, isn't it? Yeah, 340 pen. E100 type, whatever, heavy, any type. Lower plate. No problem. What do you think of that plan? And my little advice, I guess, or I don't know what your situation is, but if you get caught in that treadmill where you're constantly wanting to get the new thing, or grinding on some line that you're not really sure whether you're going to like it or not, and it's not going that well, it's frustrating you, that makes you, it's just not... what's wrong with staying with, especially if you're a veteran player and you have a dozen favorite tanks. And if you're a veteran player, those dozen tanks have good crews and good equipment. So, what's wrong with that? Oh, look, the guy that's right beside him disappeared because there's no viewport on his target. Shoot the bat shot instead, accidentally. And it was a low roll. Look at these rolls. 372, 351, 2, 355, 319. 406 is good. 410 is good. What's his alpha? 390, right? No, his alpha's 400. That's not good. These are not good rolls. His alpha's 400. That's not good rolls. It's not good rolls, Yuri. 330 to... What? His alpha's 400. This is in the low mid 300s. This is stupid. That was a kill shot, doesn't count. Leave a comment for me. This is a question for you guys. How many of you have encounter and assault mode turned off? Assault mode on this map sometimes is a shit show because the assaulting team, if they do not be aggressive, they got 10 minutes, and if no one takes that middle position, like kind of a C3-ish, it's a shit show. You run out of time. But encounter seems okay, right? Especially when you encounter a Muppet in a bat chat that's going here to be the back up this rocket show, but it explode. If you encounter a Muppet, it's even more fun. The encounter mode seems more balanced because the teams can fight in the southeast. It's a head-on battle. They can fight in the northwest. It's a head-on battle. Maybe some light tanks are faster. Tanks with good concealment can go in the middle. The base is in... it's not closer to one base, or... you know what I mean? Closer to one spawn, I mean. There's an IS-2S on the enemy team who thinks he's a wheeled vehicle and now, oh, let me go spot, right? That always makes it easier. There you go. Good play. Good play. Well done. I'm thinking, you guys let me know, but I think Encounter's pretty... seems pretty balanced and fair on this map. Assault kind of frustrates me, especially if I get on the assaulting team. Unless if I'm in a fast medium and you can go to, look at the map here, like D4 and poke up there, anywhere around there, then you can get some spots for your team and encourage them to move up and shoot. But if you don't have anyone doing that, if you just slowly move up the sides, you could have one of those games where you look at the score and the enemies, they still have 9 tanks and there's 3 minutes left, and they just have to hide behind rocks. And unless you move forward, you're gonna lose. So I vote encounter mode looks pretty good. Assault mode, possible shit show. That's my vote. But let me know what you guys think. M103 in this game looks pretty damn good. T110E5 played pretty damn good. Look at this guy. He's going up here now, and he's spotted an AT-7, and he's pumped one into the Progetto. The AT-7 bounces on him. Because, whoa, what is that? The Skoda? Oh no, it's one of those TDs. That TD has a super powerful premium round and very high DPM. He's gonna shoot. He shot you twice. That guy out reloads you so badly. Is that a pixel unit? Yes, that is pixel. So what is that? What's the TD called? It's this SHPTKTVP. I call it Skoda, but that is pixel unit? Yes. This guy's doing it all. Are we happy with these games today? No draws, no losses, and featuring American tanks. I think both these guys did an absolutely fantastic job. Who should be the MVP? The T110E5, his performance in the first game, pretty good performance, or this guy? Both of them, I think, solid. They played aggressive. They were top tier, both of them. They were playing lower tier players. Look, this guy's going to be rewarded by more. Oh, he's Statsun Flammen. Can he get another shot? He's over 10,000 damage. Will it go in? Will it go in? Oh, this gun. Mwah. Where did that TD go? It could have just flanked you and killed you. Where did it go? Nobody knows. He ran away. And the TD ran away. No, he didn't. Yes, he did. No, he didn't. Yes, he did. No, he didn't. Yes, no, there he is. Load some HE quickly and say hi. What? Did he just forget? Oh, I forgot there's an M103 there. I forgot. And another fantastic game, guys. Look at that. 11,247 damage. Make some credits. I told you you'd be happy. Double happy. I'll catch you guys. Hey, subscribe to the channel. That would make me happy. Keep the channel growing, guys. I appreciate all your subscriptions recently, and I'll catch you on the next one.